There are many people who suffer from hopelessness and depression. Ron got disturbed and depressed because of his divorce issue going on in his life. As Julia, his wife, is very determined to file for divorce from Ron. Julia and Ron proved to be extremely incompatible with each other. Julia filed for divorce, but Ron, he has got love in his heart for Julia. He was not wishing for any divorce, as they have two wonderful kids, Estella 6 and James 9. Both the kids love their parents, but Julia remained stern and wanted to divorce Ron. And Ron was left alone and felt alienated as Julia moved to her parents' home, taking children away from him. Ron was continuously making calls to Julia as divorce did not happen, and she is still his wife. Julia did not answer back his calls. All the calls were unanswered. Ron was trying to connect to them, and he even visited Julia's parents' place to meet his kids, but could find the door locked. As he made a phone call to Julia's mother through Vantage, she picked up the phone and informed Julia and her kids are not at home, and she did not want him to come inside their home, so they locked themselves up. Many weeks passed by, and it is almost 1 month since Ron did not look at the faces of his children, and he could not even hear their voices. Then one evening, Ron received a call from his son James, and his son says, "Dad, I'm missing you so much, and I'm desperate to meet you." They both spoke to each other and put their heart out, and even planned to spend this weekend on a lovely holiday resort. James promised to accompany his father along with his sister Estella if he comes at his place to take him in the car. Ron agreed and everything was set. He booked a wonderful holiday resort. Ron was so excited to meet his kids, and that excitement was burning on his chest like a fire. He could not sleep properly last night and got up early. He was so excited, and his excitement made him cook delicious meal for his kids with his own hand. After packing and keeping all the snacks and meal in the boxes and basket, he went to Toys R Us shop to buy some interesting toys for his kids. At last the time has come. He started his journey, and when he reached Julia's mother's place, what he could see is locked again. He called up Julia on mobile, and she did not answer his calls. Ron called Julia's mother again, and she replied to him in frustration, "We are done with you, Ron," and Julia is no more interested. And today they are on a vacation with the kids. Ron asked the place where they are located right now. She denied speaking to him any further. Ron was in grief, and his heart felt heavy. He sobbed at an inn before his colleague, and he suggested to contact California Process Service Network for quick processing of his divorce and children's visiting rights. When Ron called California Process Service Network, they showed him such care and attention and provided him services like an emergency situation. California Process Service Network solved the problem of Ron. Divorce did happen officially, and Ron received divorce certificate with the granted children's visiting rights from government of USA. If you are also victim of these kind of cases like Ron, then do not hesitate to call California Process Service Network Johnson Associate at Rancho Cucamonga to discuss and solve your problem, because they are best and they care for you. They value your business. They value the security of you and your loved ones.